Hello everybody and welcome back to day 49 of Blueprint. So the plan today is to try and learn something. I feel like I'm hitting my head against the wall right now. Been quite a few episodes where I'm not making any progress. If you do have any ideas or for any clues for me, please do drop them in the comments below at this stage, because I'm starting to get a bit insane. I've started with 2 gems, which is always a nice one, and I'm going to go and see what I can get over here. Hello. We've got the hovel. We could go for the shelter. You know what? I think I'm going to try the shelter and see if I can find I'm hoping there's something interesting down here that gets me what I need. Can I sneak past there? I can. Can't see anything back here. What I'm looking for is there's the time lock safe. That's interesting. Want to have a look around, because I want to find... What's this say? Remain where you are for now. Given the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan of disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. There's a lot of good stuff here. I was hoping to find the... what's it called? A pipe to set off another thing down at the balcony. I was about to say, we've at the shelter. The time lock safe can be accessed using the unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Okay, what is the date today? That's the thing. Measurement of radiations detected in the house. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted. Emergency protocols will initiate, and all doors in the house will... Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, I need to work out what day it was when I arrived here, and maybe come back down here. What's this? Nice. Okay. Good to know. We need to know what day it is today. It's day 49 after a particular date, which is always the thing. But we've started with where as we mean to go on. You know? Maybe finding out what day it is today is the way of doing it. Because then I've also got time as well, so then I can look at the clocks and say what's going on. Because you arrive here at 8:15 every morning. Okay. How do I work out what the date is? Am I just being an idiot? I was about to say, nothing here actually says anything. No. There's no date on that because they wouldn't know how long it would take me. Parlor, we're going to get some more gems straight away by doing our little parlor game. Grab that. Very nice. See what we've got here. We've got... The gems are in the box with the longest word. Longest is the longest word on a box. Any longer words? Longest is not the longest word on the box, so that's false. So overall, this box is not fully true. A is the shortest word on a box. Well, that must be the case. That is true. The gems are in a box with the shortest word. That's got an A in it. That's got an A in it. Interesting. If that could be, those both could be true. This box does not contain the gems. That could be false. The words are on the box. There are words on the box with the gems. That has to be true. So that top one has to be true. That bottom one has to be true. So that means this one must both be false, which we know the bottom one is false. And the gems are in the box with the longest word, which means it's not in the shortest, because shortest is the longest word. So the gems are not in here. So this one has to be true and true, right? No, false and false. Yes. So that means one of these must both be true. True, true. This box does not contain the gems. And A exists on this box. So they could both be true. I think it's this one. Please tell me I got it right. Otherwise I've wasted this. Oh, it was this one. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot today. Oh, the laboratory. That's actually what we wanted. We want to set off an experiment, don't we? And then we can go back downstairs. I kind of want to find out what the date is as well. Wait a second, does this tell us the date? No, it doesn't, annoyingly. How do I work out the thing? Continue with the experiment. Whenever you spend 2 or more days drafting, gain immediately, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. That could be fun. For each bedroom you draft after your second, Set your steps to 40. Let's do that. See if that actually happens. Start experiment. Nice. Okay, how do I work out the date that we started here? That's the thing that's throwing me massively. What is that? I'm going to do a quick Google and see if I can learn anything. Just a hint. Hint for Blueprints date. Date start. How do you remember the first date? This is always the thing that's confusing me. Knowing the date and time. How to tell the time. Some rooms have clocks, yes. How to tell the date. In the drafting studio or in a computer terminal? Oh, 1 second. Do I have the terminal? I thought the terminal was shelter. Right? Did I remember the shelter? Is it shelter in the login to the network, right? Shelter? Incorrect password. What was it? I'm feeling idiotic because I did have this at one point. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have no idea where it is now. Given that I had it before, I kind of want to... Swan Song. I did have it written down. That was the thing. And it says I should be able to get it from connecting to the network. What happens when I connect to the network? Staff services. What's the staff announcements? Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to the network just this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, we're all rooting for you. Started on November 7th. Thank you. Thank you. I just should be paying attention to these things. That may have been a bit of a... I got a bit of a hint there, I know, but it's been far too long. And 49 days after November 7th, if that's number 1. Let's quickly do the maths. Go back to a... Use my actual calendar to do this. November 7th. So let's say that's actually perfectly 7 weeks. So if that's... if November 7th is 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7 would be 13. 20th would be 14. 27th would be 21. 4th of December would be 28. 11th of December would be 35. 18th. It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas fucking Day. Merry Christmas, everyone. It is actually Christmas Day. Place a special order. You know what? Give me a sledgehammer for Christmas. This is not a mistake. Yeah, approve that order. Thank you. Goodbye. It's bloody Christmas Day. What on earth? What are the chances of that? We've set off an experiment and we've done this. We can unlock all the doors and... What time is it? Does the entrance hallway have a clock in it? Anywhere? Ah, it does. It's 10 past 9 currently. So let's put it at 10:30. 10:30 on Christmas Day. We're going to be able to do this. I can't... What the hell? What the hell are those chances? I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. 10:30 on Christmas Day. That is really unlikely to have happened. Right? So. Let's do the radiation monitor. Take the USB measurements. Does it actually do anything? Back to main menu. Okay, it's not got enough. I need to have achieved some of it. Set the unlock date to be December the 25th at AM 11 AM. It's going to have to be. Confirm. Thank you. Exit. So 49 days after you start is literally Christmas Day. So let's go up there and then do a bit around and then make sure we keep an eye out for when it hits 11. So we don't want to miss it. I feel like I'm being an idiot, right? It's not that, is it? It is that. From the 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is. It's insanely Christmas Day. Can you not tell? It's very festive. So I've now got to wait until 11 o'clock. That's fine. I can do a bit of walking around until then. Just need to make sure I don't fall asleep or anything. A nurse's station. If you have less than 10 when you enter this room, set you know. Okay, that's useful to have. But I also want this one because it takes us into a bit more of a step, and our entire mission today is for each bedroom you draft after your second. I want to see what this chronograph is all about because I don't remember what it did. Let's see. Retrieve item. Let's grab the chronograph. Thank you. What does this do again? While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Ah, good to know. Good to know. So that's kind of just set off in one direction. Let's go this way and forward. It's already coming up to 9:30. Good. We've got lots of time to do things. Pantry. I'm not getting myself stuck. Nice. Eat that. Here we go. We need to go left, please. Passageway's nice. Dining room, you know what? We're going to go for a dining room because it's always interesting. So it always has my lunchbox in it. I want to take my lunchbox with me. Can have a look. Eventually being able to turn on these candles could be big. I think that is something to try and think about. If I can get something to light all the candles in this room. We want to turn this way. That's fine. There's a bit of a requirement there, but we could re-roll some of this now. Nothing in here that is worth missing. No, I want to do the things in the dining room. Security could be good. Mail room. Bedroom. Let's do the bedroom because we're trying to do that, aren't we? Nice. Moves us around. An extra 2 steps. We now want to go right and forward. Planetarium. None of that is helpful for me. We're getting ourselves into a bit of a sticky spot here. Okay, we're going to do that, but we're not going to go in there. There's no point. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to stand and wait until, like, the time, which is going to be awkward. No one likes that. No one likes that at all. What time is it? It's almost not even 10 o'clock yet. I'm going to have to sit around and wait. No one likes it when you sit around and wait. Okay, we need to go right and left here. Courtyard is perfect. The armory is going to screw us over. What the hell has happened here? Weapon and armor for sale. Yay, but there's nothing I can do here. It's giving us everything again. What's this? You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove... Ooh. I can't actually grab that, but that's interesting. That's useful. That is the Knight Shield. Interesting. Go through here. The guest bedroom, yay! Does nothing for us. Gives us this, which we don't really need. We have got the experiment, though, which has set something off. We're then just going to have to go and wait. I do apologise for that. It's annoying, but we can't really do much about it. I've screwed myself into a corner here. Be nice to buy one of these things and see how it goes. That one would be lovely to have. That's great. Use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove a gem cost from one room. I could just buy... I could get one of these, actually. Do I just look around to see if I can find coins anywhere? Maybe that I just shouldn't do anything yet and wait. So I do apologise for this, but I'm going to I'm going to stop recording now and I will re-record when we get to 11 o'clock. I apologise for this. And we are almost there. With just it ticking over into the next time. We may actually be able to do this. I hope I've got my calculations right here. It feels like I have. Let's go. Let's go and see if this worked. Maybe it'll give us a massive clue that we've been waiting for this entire time. But up to now, we have been unable to find. Let us see what we can find down here. Go, 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 go. I should have been using more red rooms today, actually, but that's annoying. In general, I just feel like I got messed over by the things. It's here. Thank you. We've got a gem and number 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavourably with me and my father, and I will freely admit that you to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence may be attributed entirely to suspicion that I've harboured for these past years. Suspicions aimed entirely at yourself. While I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in the events 4 years ago. The circulating rumours of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten and twice shy, and I am aware of the cost. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behaviour has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologise for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I may have reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. Conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under the cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies now have resurfaced have given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally 3. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, desperation for the narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day that you find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Number 7. We've actually done that quite well, which is interesting. 7. And doing this, I could have then gone and done the radiation monitor. Let's do this. Oh my god, it's now high. 4.2, right? Okay, don't think that does much, does it? It has to be 12 or higher. I have to really have got done well in those missions. But you know what? I think that is everything we're going to do today. So we've now got 7. We've got the one, that's the time-sensitive one, which is nice. We've got the one from the Christmas, the other Christmas one. Both of those have been Christmas dates now, weirdly. But we now need to call it a day. And I'm actually going to just do another day for you guys as well, just to see what happens. Because I'm enjoying getting back into this, and I've solved one mystery already. The shelter has been done. I'm going to quickly jump through here because nothing else interesting happened. It was a tiny, tiny day today. But we can kind of move on from that. Should be fine. Good. Nice. Day 50. We also know that there's a new constellation in the sky on day 50. That is something else we could do today. Would be very, very interesting to try and do. Now, let's see. It's Christmas Day. We've got our second of the 8 saves. So that's good to know. 22. Let's have a look at what's over here then. I was about to say, that is the way down, nice and simple as. We do have that, but I need a key card if I'm going to do that one. All the things to be turned off in order to get into it. Fly away. Okay, I feel like I've done the hovel and I've done the schoolhouse. The root cellar could be good. The shrine. You know what? Let's try the shrine again. Is there anything in here that I can turn? I don't think so. This looks like a day where there's not much to do. Nothing on your back. Nothing over here. No. Water on the floor. Let's give it some coins. Let's go for 17. What does 17 give me? Blessings of the Dancer. While drafting, you may... Oh, pay that to... Okay, interesting. Very nice. And let's see how it goes. Very, very, very good. Nice. Let's see how it goes. We're going to run through and see how it all goes. 1 second, I need to drop off and I'll be back in a sec. Sorry for that. I am back already. We're now going to head in and see what we can do. So we can now, if we get lots and lots of gems, spin our floor plans, which is insanely good actually. Don't know how long that is. 4 days, which is nice. We need some gems for that though. Let's pick up this early. We want to get the more steps and give ourselves the breakfast nook and a key. There we are. Can we now go chapel? I'll spend some money. I've already wasted most of it. Very fair, but we can at least go to both directions now. This we kind of want at both directions if we can. That's the only thing that's giving us it, so we're going to do this, and it's going to give us something at least. Oh, some more dice on the side as well. Dice are good for us, and there's 2 of them, in fact. 1, 2, very nice. I feel pretty confident then, and we can see how it goes. Let's now move forward on, if we can. I mean, I like this very much. To get myself even more, if I actually get this answer right this time. Got it wrong last time, which was really embarrassing. We can see how it goes, which is good. Good. You will open this box and find it empty. A true box contains the gems. A box... This box and the white box are both false. Well, what? This could be false and this could be true. And then this could also be true. You will open this box and find it empty. True. False. True, true, false. Right? True, true, false could work. This box and the white box are both false. So that's false because that's true. A true box contains the gems. Unless this is false, and then... No, wait a second, this has to be true. Because if they're both false, then that's true, which breaks it. If they're both true, then they have to both be false. So this has to be false, this has to be true. And then a true box contains the gems. You will open this box and find it empty. If it's false, I will not open the box and find it empty. I'm going to try this middle one, and the middle one seems to be the correct one. True, and it contains the gems. There we go. Thank you. Very nice. Very much, very much. Left, if we can. I like the dining room. I'm going to rotate the dining room to do that one. Perfect. I like the dining room. But it now gives us a way to go forward. And eventually we'll come back here and get some lovely bits and pieces. Move. Nice. Security is good to have. It's a good thing to have in the entire in the house. Let's have a look at what this says. Anything of interest? View the estate. We've already got everything nice. Keycard system. For now, we need to turn this to be low, and we also want to set the offline system to be unlocked. Because why would you ever have it the other way? For ourselves. Good. We'll exit out of that. Good. This is now taking us to the right-hand side, so we want to go right if we can. None of those are that good, but I think getting extra keys could be nice. You just go into here and pick up 3 keys. Nothing else is in here is working. About to say nothing there works. A nice thing here, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone. Don't know if third means anything here. So much stuff is just confusing me. Head back this way and see what we can do. We want to turn left. Commissary, perfect. For something of being able to buy, which is nice. And we are now stuck. That's annoying. Fair enough. Do we have another route? We do. We still have 2 routes, in fact. Let's head back home. Head back all the way through. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. I'm not wasting most of my steps, but then we'll lose another coin. Fine. And let's go forward. The boiler room, right in the center of town. You know what? Let's go for the boiler room. It just is a nice, helpful room to have. That opens up this way. I run around this way. We just need to flip it that way. Which is good. Activate this. And we kind of want to then send it this way, don't we? Boom. So that will open this. Do I have to do that to open the door, do I? Fair enough. We now have got lots and lots of things here. I'm going to have to go for the dark room, but it's powered now, so it shouldn't turn off. Why is it doing that to me? It's literally powered. Fine. We're going to have some mystical possibilities here. This one says it's got power to it, which is always fun. What's this going to be? The weight room, which does transfer power. And we have the lever, which is nice. This is the thing. The weight room is a bit of a bad one, yes. but it's pretty good in terms of keeping things moving. Launder currency, the workshop. I mean, I've now got at least a broken lever and getting a sledgehammer. Thank you. The workshop is still taking us forward as well. Those two go together, but I need the battery for it to work. Let's go this way. A classroom. I feel like we're out of stuff here. Let's go this way, pantry. Gives us a bit of stuff. And we've got far enough now to have this, which is good. The lunchbox halfway through. Let's use a key. We want to turn right if we can. What's this? Whenever things would be spread, they're put here instead. I like the conference room. Is there anything in here already? No, but that has now opened up that for me, which is important. Is there something... There a safe in here? There can't be. I'm about to say, I'm not completely blind. Because in here it says the safe code is 9083, which is a lie. So, who knows? Right. Okay, we've got a key. We've got to re-roll to get what we want, remember? Ooh, I couldn't do that. Storeroom would be nice, but we need to do this. We need to move, really. Yes, let's go for the spare bedroom. Keeps us moving. And we need to go this way then. We want to go to the right if we could. Reroll. The den. Yes, the den is great because it gives us both of the things we need. We've got the sledgehammer as well to break open that in the corner. Amazing. Thank you very much. Oh, all of these lovely things for me. That may have just saved us for a little bit. Let's keep moving forward. The armory. I do like the armory. The secret passage could also be fun, but I'm going to go for the armory because it's special. And it could give us something of interest. I was about to say, yes please, because I could go back to the dining room and light things. Wait, where's the dining room? Dining room is there. I can actually get to it quite quickly. With 24 steps, I can do it. And I don't actually have to go through anything bad, I don't think. Right? Because I can sneak through this way, yeah. Nice. Let's see what happens if I set them all off in the dining room. Oh, I can also go and buy things here, which is nice. Hello. This way. Good. Can we light these candles? How about these ones? I was about to say, can I not... Oh, yeah. I want to be able to light these candles. It feels like there should be something in here. Anything? These ones, maybe? I feel like there is some... This feels like it should work. And I've just wasted steps getting here. Wait. Oh, I've got 2 of the letters now. That's what it's telling me. Good. Moving in the right direction, at least. I wonder if I can go back and read any of them quite, like, without touching things too much. Okay, we're here. We can keep moving. We want to go left. I mean, that's quite nice for going left. Yeah, let's go and do some special things here. Hey, there's something to smash on the floor here. Give me more things. Gems. Yum, 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 yum. Good, let's have a look at this and see what we can get as a mission, as a thing today. Experiment setup. Continue with the main experiments. When you draft a hallway, each time you eat an apple. Given I've got this, actually, you know what? Let's see. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, each time you eat an apple, let's add a small chest. I could maybe get an apple from somewhere. That's our good. That's our thing for the day, to try and get apples. Let's go this way. We want to see what we can do in terms of going left and right, though. The rumpus room is pretty good for us. Archives are awful. No one likes the archives. Rumpus room gives us lots of money, but we don't need money. I'm going to do that because it gives us a lot of movement, which is what we needed here, really. That takes us to the center. Thank you. This one, food for sale. I want the food for sale because there could be an apple. Right? Could be an apple. There's not an apple. There's a banana. I'll have the banana, you know? That's annoying. I was hoping to have something of interest in here. Boo. Let's go this way. Which is going to be locked, of course. We're going to eventually reach the point where everything's locked. The boudoir. Let's do the boudoir with these 2 extra things. And to remind ourselves that we did at one point. What's it called? Get to this one. The first ruby we've got here. Because I can now go and read this again. That's 4. So we've had 4 and 7. I feel like I've missed some in a long way. Use this. What's this? The study. When drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. I mean, that's quite nice. Although, we were going to get a new thing today because it's day 50, weren't we? Nice. Very interesting. What's this new one going to be? It's going to tell us something magical. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Farmer's apple. Diamidus Mordor. And the slice. I thought it said there was going to be another thing that I could see. That's a shame. I was expecting something more amazing. That's locked. Am I going to get caught out here by everything being locked now? We can go through the foundation. That's fine. Hello. Good. We're going to go this way. That's locked. We're going to try and go this way. It's all locked. Great. If only I'd had some keys. Let's keep moving, and see what we can do. Where's our extra routes? We have to go all the way back to the start. Great. Annoying. We may not actually have the steps to get back to the start. That's what's going to be my downfall today. Yeah, it is. Not much I can do about it. As soon as I step back through this door, shouldn't have eaten that apple here, and then we are out of it, because this is going to take away half of it as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please do like, comment, and subscribe. But for now, I will see you in the next video. Ta-ra.